Hi everyone, the handbag today I'm sharing with you is very cute. So I have got the fabric right here. My sister gave to me because she's no longer using it. So I'm using this fabric for the men's side, and I have cut two. And the size of this fabric is, the wide side is 15 inches and then down 13, and I have two men fabric and two linens. I will show you how to iron. This have the sandy side, that is the glue side. And so usually when you put it out like this, the sandy side, the glue side facing up, and then you go into place the back side of the fabric facing down. And I'm going to turn it up to the medium. And I go on the side here first. You see how I go very carefully, and I go little at the time. I move up like this. Some people say that when you iron it doesn't stay. Make sure you do little at the time like this. Make sure when you go to Walmart, get this scissor, because this is very nice for straight cut. If you find that online, you can get it online from Walmart, because that's the only store that sells it cheaper. I don't share any website, any link that it's expensive than the store. That if I find some store that sells it cheaper, I share with you. I don't share anything expensive. Remember, the other side of this, the other piece like this, I already ironed. Iron again, but at this time I turn the iron up high and I start iron freely, because I don't worry about my iron going to touch the glue part. So now you're doing exactly like this, and you do two of them, the back side and the front side. Okay. Make sure when you're done doing this little at the time, when you know that it glue very nice, you do this. You see this, how it's half the fabric, then it's not done, then you do some more. I'm going to follow each line right here, and I'm going to quilt. So go kind of like follow this line here all the way down, and then going up, and then go to here, follow on each single line right here. And if you don't want to, you can skip. You can do 2 blocks, going down 2, going down 2, and then go 2 and 2. It's all up to you, whatever you feel like. Interfacing and 2 fabric. The interfacing, I use heavyweight interfacing, and the size of the interfacing is 6 1/4 inches by 8 3/4 of an inch. When I cut the fabric, it's 8 3/4 of an inch by 12 3/4 of an inch. Alright, and then I fold it like this. Iron on the back side, the wrong side facing out. Iron is here, and I have 2. You're going to sew around, and then you leave about 2 inches open. Sew it from here, 1/4 of an inch. Go to here, leave this 2 inch open. Go into this side, sew it down. Do this one too. You have 2. This is for the inside pockets. So I have cut in here. This is for the handle. Side of this fabric I cut is 5 inches and 1/4 by 30 inches long, and I fold it in half and in half again. Now this half right here, I'm going to, after you fold, you're going to iron the interfacing from the inside here like that. Iron the whole thing all the way, and then after that you're gonna put back in here and then fold it like this, right side facing out. You're going to sew the top line and the bottom line. I have cut in here the interfacing, the heavyweight, and this is 6 inches square. I'm using my ruler, and I'm going to round this with 1.5 inches. Okay, if you haven't made this ruler, feel free to do that. Go to my channel, check the video, or check in my description. I have shared the video link. So fold it in half, and I'm going to cut this so that way I can cut two at the same time, just like that. Okay, you're gonna sew here, go around here, and go all the way down. Everyone, after I quilt this two thing, you see how cute that is. So I quilt each block right here down, and then I go right across. This is so cute. Look at that, beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna put on the side. I'm gonna do the flap and then everything else. So the flap I already sewed. Now I'm gonna go and trim just a bit. I don't need to do it much. Come around here, and then with the pocket here I also have to trim just right on the fold, and then here the fold, and then a little bit at the corners over here too, and here and here. All right, so now you're going to go inside out the pockets and the flap. Around, and then you iron this, and then you go on the top stitch around here. That is for that. And let me bring back the main side here. With this one right here, when after we quilt on the bottom of this, I'm going to use the ruler that I made before, but I'm using the 2-inch ruler, and I'm going to the corner here so I can box the corner. And when you're done, you can place on the other piece. Make sure everything is lined up, especially at the quilt. And then you're going to cut this one and this one, and do the same thing to the lining piece too. We have the two linings. You're going to do exactly the same. Okay, there's 2 linings right here. You go on to do 2 inches box the corners too. I mean, cut the corner with 2 inches. This one right here is not too thick. You can put 2 together and then you cut 2 inches. All right, so do that. Cut exactly like this. So everyone, after I top stitch on the flap here, I'm using this for the outside, okay, for the flap. So let's just put that on the side, and this is the pockets. One pocket I top stitch on the opening side, and I'm going to use this at the full side pocket. And this one right here, I top stitch the top and the bottom. So I'm gonna flap the bottom up to here, 1/2 inch away. 1/2 inch away from the top. You can estimate, you can look at eyeball and see it's 1/2 inch away, like so. And then you go into, this is for the divider. You can use at the cut or whatever you want to use it for. So I'm gonna go and clip this down. You can iron if you want to, but mine don't have to. Two and 3/4 of an inch. Going in 2 and 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so sew this line. You can sew all the way on the top here, sew it all the way down, sew all the way down. All right, and then let's just put this on the side. This one right here, the handle, I'm gonna fold it in half. And I'm gonna mark the center, both sides. I'm gonna do one and you do the other one, okay? This is the center right here, center right here. From the center out, I'm gonna do 4 inches, 4 inches. And then you go on to fold it together so you can sew this so that the handle can hold this way, so like that. And then the 4 inches over here that you just marked, so do the other handle, same thing. We have 2 handles. My video is longer than the other because I don't want people to miss anything. So this is the handle. I fold it like this. So you go on to sew closely here where you first mark 4 inches. So all the way to the other 4 inches and stop. Do the same thing to the second one. So everyone, after I sew in this is the pocket that I divide into 3. So the lining piece we have 2. So this is the right side of the lining piece. I'm gonna fold it in half, center right there. I'm gonna go down from the center. That's my kid, don't mind them, everyone. 3 inches, and I'm going to fold it in half. That my kid, my son playing with their friends, so don't mind them. So the center of this, meet the center over here. So on the side, on the bottom, and on this side. And then the other side of the lining, we're going to add the full pockets. The full pocket for that. You're gonna sew on the side, on the bottom, and go on the side. And I also sew on the handle right here. So everyone, and I plate the right side to the right side. This is the man, and the lining piece right here. same thing, to right side facing together. I'm gonna show you how to box the corner from one of my subscriber, Victoria Hinton. She sent me the idea how to sew corners. So you decide what you want to do. You can use my idea from how to box the corner, or you can follow this new idea that my subscriber has sent to me. Everyone, after I sew on this, I boxed the corners for this too. So on this side, I left it 4 inches open. So now you can just roll this and then iron this, or press and iron on the side. Let's just put this lining away. This is the main side. After I box the corners, I'm gonna bring the right side out. I love this one, roomy, and it's so easy to make. So I'm gonna go and hold this too, sew line like this, fold this way. Make sure the sew line meet the sew line, and then you press on the 2 sides. Then you have the center that you just press right here, and the center you press it right here. Okay, from the center out to the left, you're gonna mark 5 inches. Center to the right, you're gonna mark 5 inches. When you finish, I want the red to be like this. I don't want it to be the same color. That's why I'm facing this down. Center meet the center. Okay. Now you have something like that. You're going to bring back the lining piece. Right side and the right side of this going to be together. So fold it, and I'm going to place it right inside of this lining. And from here, I'm gonna make sure everything is stay together. And clip around it. Okay, make sure you put the handle inside. And now you go on around and make sure everything is stay in place. Like this. A quarter of an inch, you're gonna go and sew around the top. Everyone, after I topped it around the top, so we're gonna do the button. So I'm using the magnet button, everyone. So I'm gonna go and fold the flap in half, so I can mark the center of the flap here for the button. The center down half an inch, I'm gonna mark there. That's it, everyone. I finished, and it looks so beautiful. Let me just do this so I can so basically it's about 11 and a half, and then right side from side to side here it's 14. If you like how we boxed the bottom this time, do it 4 and a half. So beautiful. Look at that. Look at the inside with the pocket for here for some card. If you have a jolly card, credit card, if you want to place it in here, you can. And then on this side, you can put the phone. If you want to add the snap button right here, and on this side, if you want to, you can add another snap button on this side. So it can sew another button here, or Velcro, whatever, on this side to seal everything. That is so pretty. you it is, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for the people who always support my channel and your donation, your comment, every support that you send to me. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, Victoria, for sharing the video with me. Love you. Stay safe, everyone. Take care.